Hello, we are here for one more lesson of the Flex CAD training course, and the topic for today will be the sections. 3D sections is also another type of element we have available on the 3D environment, and it is used to section an object or an assembly of objects when we create 2D projections, or we can work on this directly on the 3D environment to show the inner side of the body, the element, or the assembly that you may have. Let me show you a couple of examples on what we can do to work with this command. So the command is on 3D model menu, then group construct, and you have this entry here called section, and we have a couple of options. First option of all is to section, and I've created this simple element to show you a couple of examples. We can section this element first by a plan. So simply choose the elements and then choose the plan that can be one of these work plans. So simply do this, and we can work the plan because we can rotate it, we can move it, so it's very flexible, the tool. The direction, you can invert the direction, and when you are okay with this, simply do the apply, and this section it is applied. This is interesting in terms of the section because we have this icon here that allows us to apply or not the section. So if you open, we have the section 1. If I click again, I have the section as an element created that is inside this tree, but I can see it or not. So it's very flexible on the use of the tool. Let us go back. And second way, it is the possibility to create a plan angle instead of a simple plan. So plan angle, and this is the concept is the same, it's slightly different because now we can also manipulate what we are doing, but we can apply an angle, and basically it is the same way. We choose the element or the elements and simply go and apply the tool. So the same principle with a little variation. Then we have this section by Octant, which basically again it's the same. So choose the body, and instead of a plan and an angle, we have this kind of not a square or a cube, because this allows us to move this a little, so to position as we want, but it's a variant of the previous two. Then we have still another method by a parallelepiped, and this is defined on the same way as we have on the primitives. So we can change this parallelepiped size. So for example, changing this, rotating it a little if we want, whatever. Choose the body and apply it. Okay, the exact same way, the principle it's the same. Still section, two more tools. One is the possibility to use a work plan on the 2D. So we can do something like this. Choose this function. We can open a 2D window. So you know already to call it by PG, not this command, but PG. Oh, it is open already. So choose the plan that you have created your profile. Okay, I have my plan here. I will create a couple of lines. so that I use the nodes. Now I go again on the section, work plan, and I will use this function here. I can use a 2D path, but I will use this function, simply creating the changes of the section on the points I want. Oh, I want to delete this one and start again. I made a mistake. So something, for example, like this, and I can change the orientation and apply it, and you see I have a section defined through what is defined on the 2D side. So also interesting, and I think very easy to understand. Last, we have a function that is applied through a 3D view. I will make a couple of points, or at least 2 points, and another one in here. For example, it doesn't matter. If I apply the section by this, so choose the element, choose a couple of points to define the view. I will rotate it a little, so the view is defined by the points and parallel to the eye of the user, and simply do the OK, and something it is done by this defined view. Okay, so a lot of possibilities that I think allow the user to be very flexible on the creation of these 3D sections. Hopefully these examples were clear for your understanding. Anyway, any help, you know how to reach us, so send us an email or leave a comment on the video.